Welcome to another episode of Shooting Science. Today, we are going to look at what I think is possibly the coolest looking 2011 under $2,000. This is the Alpha Foxtrot Romulus 4.25 inch comp model with their amazingly slick, polished DLC finish. In addition to unboxing the pistol, I'll also share my experience with Alpha Foxtrot's customer service. So stay tuned until the end. Now, let's get into it. Here it is, the Alpha Foxtrot Romulus. So it comes in this bag. It's kind of a cool bag. No box. Comes with a nice manual. Very nice color manual. A registration card. So it comes with 2 magazines. This is a 17 round Checkmate mag. This doesn't have Checkmate on there. I'm not really sure. It could be a Checkmate as well. Anyway, comes with a couple of tools. Looks like Torx, some screws, and it comes with an optics plate. And that's all you get there. And then the gun itself is in this back portion here. There it is. And as I mentioned in the intro, this is their polished DLC finish. It looks amazing. And then it has this plate mounted on there. I know it comes with RMSC and RMR plates. I happen to have an RMSC type optic laying around right here. All right, so it comes with the RMSC plate mounted on the pistol already. So you can see what that looks like. And then this is an RMR optics plate, and it comes with an extra set of screws in this bag. So this grip here, it looks really cool, but it is polymer. This checkering here is super aggressive, very nice. This piece right here, this magwell, is removable, and it is made out of aluminum. I'm not sure if that's polymer or aluminum, maybe aluminum. And then the rest of it is metal. This DLC finish is really cool. I did notice that there is some pitting in the metal of the comp here. You can kind of see it. So I'm going to submit this to Alpha Foxtrot under their material defect warranty and send it back to them, and we'll see how that goes. As far as the quality, I mean, it does seem really nice. Super slick. It's hard to describe how that, you have to kind of feel it to see it, but it's really buttery. There's no squeakies. Super smooth. But yeah, beautiful. What's funny about this is if you put your finger on it, you'll get crazy colors. Look at that. There's ridges on here if you're using just the irons to help cut down on glare. Also, the rear sight is built into the optics plate. The front sight is a glow-in-the-dark sight, but it's also very bright when there's lights shining on it. Overall, a really good-looking gun. Looking forward to shooting it. Oh yeah, let's look at the barrel real quick. So it is a bull barrel, as you can see it ramps up right there. What is interesting about the comp is it's got 2 ports. Let's see if I can zoom in here. So right here, it comes to a point inside. And so it's not just a big block in the middle inside. It's actually a sharp point that guides the gases and fire and whatnot at a V shape from here out. So here's what it looks like with the 20 round mag inserted, and with the 17 round mag inserted. This is a Springfield Armory 20 round magazine. fits perfectly, and it almost lines up with this groove right here, which is interesting. Fits great. So Springfield Armory magazines do fit quite well. One thing that you do need to be careful about with this gun is loading extended mags in here while the slide is open. You see that little extractor down in there? If you have this open and you slap that thing in there really hard, it's going to hit this extractor and bend it upwards. So you need to be very careful when you're inserting extended mags not to jam them up in there when this is open. All right, real quick, let's check out that trigger. Whoa, very light. Super light. All right, let's go ahead and measure that. £3.5 pounds on that one. Uh, 3.25 pounds on that one. £3 on that one. Keeps getting lighter. Maybe it's because I keep getting more and more careful. 3.5 on that one. 3.5 again on that one. 3.5 again on that one. Go right in the center of the trigger. And a little bit shy of 3.5. So I think we can safely say that you're going to get about 3.5 pounds on your trigger pull with your Alpha Foxtrot Romulus. Okay, now it's time for me to put this pistol back in the mail and send it right back to Alpha Foxtrot to get this comp fixed. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so here we are 2 months later. Got a new comp installed and sent back to me. This one does have far less pitting. There's maybe 1 or 2 spots. However, the finish is crazy. So you can see how much lighter the comp is than the slide on this side. And on this side, while it matches a little bit better, there's all these crazy swirls. Look at that dark area right there. And I thought this was oil at first, but I've gotten all the oil off. And it still has this crazy swirling, and it's just not evenly coated, or whatever they do to it. It's not evenly treated. The front of it's okay. And then the top, it's a little bit harder to tell, but it doesn't really match the slide either. So it's like whatever they did to it, it was very, very inconsistently applied or polished. So I'm going to go ahead and send it back again, and hopefully they can fix it. Here it is, another 3 weeks later. So this will be the second repair. Sent it out on September 18th and received it back on October 9th. So this time it was a much faster repair than the first one. Let's check it out. So now the compensator looks pretty good. There's no pitting in it. It does look a little bit darker than the slide, but that looks a lot better than being lighter than the slide. And on this side, it looks pretty close. And on this side, it looks a little darker, but still pretty close. I think the other issue too, and I may be wrong, but I don't think that this material and this material are the same. This comp could be aluminum, and this is definitely steel, and that might make it difficult for them to match the finish. But it definitely looks way better now. So I'm satisfied. I'm going to keep it like that, and I'll do another video of how it shoots. Alpha Foxtrot also mentioned to me that the reason why the first repair took so long, took the whole 2 months, was because there was a delay with the manufacturer that manufactured their comps for them. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with how Alpha Foxtrot has handled all of these repairs. I mean, even on the second repair, from the time I emailed them to ask for the repair to be done, we went back and forth in some emails and I sent some photos, and they sent me a free shipping label, and I had it in the mail in just 6 hours after I reached out to them. So they responded pretty fast to me, and they were very kind, and they were accommodating. They paid for the shipping both ways. I think it was perfect. Great job, Alpha Foxtrot. All right, guys, so I hope you found this unboxing useful. Let me know in the comments if you already own a Romulus, if you like it, and which one you have, and I'll catch you on the next one.